Hi, I'm Dr. Lara, the author of the book A Journey Towards Freedom and the founder of the program Living Life on Your Terms, Owning You. So today I've been guided to give an angel reading. So the first message is trust your new psychic abilities. So many of you might be waking up to the fact that you have some new abilities, like you know things without knowing how you know them, or you have like this intuitive hit about a person and then you share it with them and it's like spot on. So that's what's happening with a lot of people on the planet right now, is because they're waking up from their slumber and they're getting in touch with new abilities, which is your intuition. So the angels really want you to know is to trust that, and you probably had it all along, but you probably didn't trust it. So what is the intuition? The intuition is a thought. It's very quiet, and it's the thought that comes in where you think you know something and you don't know how you know it. And it's a knowing. It's an absolute knowing. It's like, and you feel it in your gut sometimes. And so that's what intuition is. It's quiet. It's always a peaceful state. It doesn't come from fear. And it is something that you really feel like in your bones, like you have this feeling, and it's a knowing. So the angels want you to trust that. Start using it more. Start listening to what that small voice is in your head. And the more that you do that, the more you're going to be able to live your life coming from a place of peace rather than fear. So the other message was for some of you, you may be married, kind of wondering where your relationship is going, if you need to be in the relationship, or you may not see eye to eye. But the angels, if you call on them, they will help you through a difficult time if that's what you're going through, because it may be what's happening is that one person is woken up and sees things completely different than the other person who is not awake yet. And it's literally like black and white. So it might be kind of hard to be in a relationship with someone that doesn't think the same way that you do. But the message is to just relax, you be you, let that person be that person, and to just and they're saying wait it out is what I'm hearing. It's wait it out, that it's not always going to be this way. Everybody has their awakening in their time, and to just allow it to be what it is, and just to love that person as much as you can. Because part of the reason why there's a conflict, and it's not just in marriages, but it's like what's going on, why there's like two separate worlds right now, is because people are coming from a place of fear rather than their intuition, which goes back to the first part of the reading, is that when you follow your intuition and you have this knowing inside of you that everything's going to be okay, then you don't come from a place of fear, and you're not afraid of this other person not understanding. You're not afraid of this other person not waking up, because you have this knowing about you that you know everything's going to be okay. So it's easier for you to accept where that person is at. So that's what they're saying. Just come from the place of knowing, come from a place of surrender, of acceptance. Allow your spouse to be who they are and to know that everything is going to be okay eventually. And it may not seem like it right now, but everyone has their own path. And then that brings me to the third message, was the angel of peace. That now this is a big one, okay, because a lot of people are waiting for the world to be peaceful again in order to feel okay. You're going to be waiting a very long time. I don't mean that to take that lightly, but it just, when you're waiting for something, it always leaves it out here. And especially if you're waiting for something outside of yourself to be okay, for you to be okay in here, that's not really an empowering place to come from. So what they're saying is to find the peace within your day, find the peace within your heart right now. And when your perception changes within, that's when things are going to shift for you on the outside. Now, that doesn't mean that stuff isn't going to be taking place, but it means that you're going to view it differently. You're not going to be viewing it from fear. You're going to be viewing it from a space of, oh, okay, you know what? This is just what's happening. I trust that life is working for my highest good, and I'm going to be at peace today. I'm going to choose peace. I'm going to do things that allow me to feel peaceful, which is maybe gardening, going for a walk on the beach, turning off the news, choosing not to engage in an argument. You know, it's things like that. Like, you always have a choice of how you want to spend your day. You know, sometimes if you're going to work and there's people that argue or whatever, you can have a choice to walk away or to not engage in that conversation. So just know that eventually things are going to be okay, but you have to start within you. Don't wait for outside circumstances to feel better. You can find that peace within yourself. So I hope that gives you some peace of mind. I hope that gives you some clarity. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you haven't yet, go to my YouTube channel, Dr. Lara Romero, and subscribe, because you never know if you're going to see this on Facebook or Instagram, but you will see it on YouTube. So have a wonderful, wonderful day.